signs that we are going back to what we fought against in 2016.
The signs that we are going back to 2016, or even, if I say worse, I don't mean in terms of humanitarian or humanitarian grounds, because I have never heard of President Adama Barrow.
So human rights abuses are no more.
Human rights abuses are not as bad as it was during Jammeh time, but the level of corruption, I think, is way more than it used to be during Jammeh time, because during Jammeh time it was a one-man show. It was
only Jammeh took.
Only Jammeh
Nobody else
was corrupt.
dared to take.
But right now it's like the power of grabbing. Everybody is grabbing left, right, and center. Every time I drive past Fajara, I feel embarrassed by the fact that the head of state can just take that amount of land that was owned by government and being reallocated. So I just laugh when I see it. So I'm like, okay, if precedent has been set...
Well, government insists it did it legally.
No. Government can do anything that they want to do because they can take the land and say that it's been reclaimed and reallocated to His Excellency the President. But then again, precedent has been set. If Yahya Jammeh can rule this country for 22 years.
His intention was to rule for 1 billion years.
1 billion, just like Adama Barrow's intention is for NPP to rule for thousands of years. So I think any leader would want to lead for hundreds of thousands of years. Not that leader particularly, but their party. But if you lead with intention, if you lead with gratitude, if you lead with dignity, if you lead the people to ensure that the people's dignity is guarded, I don't mind your party ruling us forever. But the thing is, you have to lead with the intention of leading us in the right direction.
But if he's not abusing us, no human rights abuses, it means our dignity, is safeguarded.
Our dignity is also safeguarded when we can afford our 3 meals a day. Our dignity is guarded when we don't have to beg to eat. Our dignity is guarded.
Are people begging to eat in this country?
People are begging to eat.
Really?
Because if we are struggling to make ends meet, when we can say that we are comfortable, let alone people that depend on us. So let us be real with what is happening in this country. I think that come 2026, if Barrow should win this election again, Gambia will not sink, but it will disappear. And we don't want the Gambia to disappear. We want a country where the next generation will inherit dignity. And that is what we are losing right now. If you look at people and listen to what people are saying, most of us have lost our dignity. And that is the highest level.
How? Is it by what?
That is the highest level of poverty. You can lose your wealth. You can lose everything. But once you lose your dignity, you have lost it all. When I hear people saying that, if we go back to times when, if you talk, you have Dr. Cisse here all the time.
Not all, every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yes.
Dr. Cisse is a brother. He's my cousin. Our moms are second cousins. Every time Dr. Cisse says something in the media, I will send it to his WhatsApp to remind him that we are watching, to remind him of where he came from.
Where did he come from?
No. Dr. Cisse stood once and said that the president was not the right person for this country. And when he said it, he meant it. Because he said it with conviction. He said it from the bottom of his heart.
Actually, he admitted that. I put that to him on the program.
No, he admitted.
He admitted saying that.
He admitted saying it.
Yes.
Obviously, he would, because, you cannot say something and say that you did not say it.
Yes.
But when you say something...
But the reason for the change is when he had the opportunity to work with the man and came to know him firsthand.
What? Okay. I think
then he said everything he said about him was wrong.
I think you should ask him, what has changed?
Because now he works with the man. That's what has
now
changed.
He earns. Now he is paid. Now he is given all that security. Now he is given all those big cars to drive. Now he is given everything that he desired. Not what the Gambia is seeking, but what he personally is benefiting from. With all due respect, if I was given a ministerial position, because we are all Gambians, as a Gambian, if you are offered a ministerial position, you will take it, of course. But you walk with your conviction. You walk with your conscience. I was expecting Dr. Ismail Cisse to take the ministerial position and try to change the mentality of how cabinet is run. Because for me, honestly...
But he can't do that. I mean, he's just Minister of Information.
Minister of Information is the voice of the cabinet.
Yeah, you just regurgitate what is fed you.
No. You can also rewrite what is fed to you and feed it to them. Because I am one out of 53 elected members of Parliament. I cannot change anything in Parliament with one vote, but my voice will be heard because my voice represents who I am. Even if it's only me voting against something, voting with my conscience, I will still do. When we bring something in the Parliament, even if it's just myself that is going to vote against it, I will still vote against it, knowing that my vote will not change anything, but I will vote with my conscience, because at the end of the day, when I lose my conscience, I would have lost everything. I can lose anything in this world, even this dress I am wearing, and walk naked. But if I walk with my conscience, I will be walking.
Yeah. Okay.